Hello everybody and welcome to episode 10 of War Machines. After this episode, 2 heats will remain and then we'll get to the last chance episode and the semifinals. Featured in this heat we have a BattleBots Elite and fan favorite bot, Hypershock, who will take on BattleBots Season 4 contender, Sidewinder. Next, another BattleBots Season 4 contender, Texas Twister, has a fight with BuggleBots 2018 Grand Finalist Rev 4 coming. Following that, another great BattleBots contender, Free Shipping, will take on Robot Wars Series 5 champion, Razor. The round will end with a fight between a BattleBots Season 4 contender who made the top 16 that year, Yeti, who will take on Robot Wars Series 9 semifinalist, Thermidor 2. If this is the first episode you are reviewing, 8 contenders fight bracket style for a spot into the semifinals. All fights in the first 2 rounds are single elimination fights, while the heat final will be 2 out of 3. The winner of the heat will secure a spot in the semifinals, while the runner-up will get the opportunity to fight again in our last chance episode for a spot in the semifinals. Want to know who will take this one? Find out as we lead off this episode with Hypershock vs Sidewinder. Should be an awesome one. Let the bot battle begin. Hypershock getting their weapon to speed, charging into Sidewinder, pushing Sidewinder into the corner, doing some massive damage with that vertical spinner. The wedges of Sidewinder not being very effective right now as they are taking lots of punishment. Hypershock just getting underneath Sidewinder easily. Off come a couple of wheels holds from Sidewinder. Think they can only drive on one side now. They do have an active horizontal spinner here, but Hypershock just not letting them out. Sidewinder's smoking right now, and their control board goes down. What a knockout for Hypershock, as Hypershock easily makes it into the next round. Who will they take on? Find out as we watch Texas Twister and Rev 4 fight next. 2 tough to beat horizontal spinners in this one. This should be an awesome one. Let the bot battle begin. Both bot strategies are probably going to be try and go for their exposed wheels. Both bots have them. Rev 4 gets a shot right at the sides, right on the wheels, and Texas Twister loses a wheel. Luckily, they do have 2 wheels on each side, so they still can drive perfectly. Texas Twister getting their weapon speed, as is Rev 4. As Rev 4 gets another shot on the sides, and Rev 4 loses a wheel. Rev 4 does not have 2 tires on one side like Texas Twister does, so now they can only drive on one side. I think they are in trouble now. Texas Twister spinning out of control right now, but then they drive right into the pit button, activating the pit. They're going to try to put Rev 4 down the pit. Rev 4 is spinning around in circles. Luckily, though, they are leaving their circumference, so the countdown is turned off. Texas Twister getting their weapon speed, trying to come in for more hits, going to try and take off the other wheel. They got to be careful, though, that Rev 4 doesn't knock off any of their wheels. But Rev 4 does lose that other wheel. They are out of wheels, but their spinner spinning out of control is what's causing that movement there. Texas Twister does have to be careful, as you see one of their teeth of their spinners right by the flame pit, so they got to be careful to not spin out of control due to that. Countdown is coming on Rev 4 here, as it should be. Countdown turned off now. Oh, apparently, due to the weapon spinning out of control. But how has Rev 4 not been counted out? They don't have any tires left now. Big hit by Texas Twister. Rev 4 is now sitting there motionless. The countdown should be coming. There's the countdown here, as it's looking like Texas Twister is going to win this one by knockout. And immobile as Rev 4, Texas Twister moves on and will take on Hypershock in the next round. Coming up next, we will see Lifterbot Free Shipping, who will take on the Crusher of Razor. Let the bot battle begin. Razor coming with that Crusher, but Free Shipping gets underneath them and flips them over, and now doing some damage to that flame. Free Shipping trying to get Razor out of the arena. Razor does have a stream-mech, or a self-running mechanism, as said here for BattleBots. As Razor trying to get into better position, try and get underneath Free Shipping so they can use that crusher, but Free Shipping just not allowing them to do so, just pushing them into the rails again. Free Shipping's flipped over, they do self-right, but they're flipped over again and stuck in the corner. Now Razor trying to self-right now. Free Shipping just bullying Razor around. Here now, Razor just not getting an inch, and they're smoking right now. Razor tries to activate the pit, doesn't succeed. The first time they do, the second time though. We are a minute into this fight, and I think Razor's definitely ahead on points here. As Razor nearly takes themselves down into the pit, Free Shipping coming around, pushing them near the pit, and down goes both bots. And because it was unclear as of who went down first, this fight will go to the judges, as this fight will be scored based off of BattleBot's 7-point scale, where you can get 3 points for damage, 2 points for aggression, and 2 points for control. Now the decision. The judges unanimously voted this fight in favor of Free Shipping, as I agree with that decision, as they were just constantly bullying Razor around, just not giving them an opportunity, as Free Shipping will move on and will take on the winner of our next fight. Who will claim the final spot in the second round? Will it be Yeti or Thermidor 2? Let the bot battle begin. Thermidor 2 charging after Yeti. Are they going to try to flip them out of the arena here? Flip by Thermidor 2. Yeti coming in, trying to attack with that drum spinner. Thermidor head on here, flipping Yeti. Yeti coming in for some attacks, trying to go for those exposed wheels on Thermidor 2. Thermidor turning around, charging into Yeti, getting another flip in. It's like Thermidor 2 not having a hard time getting underneath Yeti here, as there's another flip. Good start for Thermidor 2 as they land another flip here. Thermidor 2 pushing Yeti around. Yeti is getting some hits in with that drum spinner. You gotta imagine if that goes to the judges, they'll take that into consideration here. As Thermidor 2 getting underneath Yeti again, pushing them around. Are they trying to push them towards the pit? Push them towards the rails? Don't know. Thermidor 2 is smoking, it looks like. There is some smoke coming out of the backside, as that will be something to watch. Yeti gets flipped over again. Another flip, and that's the biggest flip we have seen in this fight so far. As Thermidor 2 just getting underneath Yeti, just flip after flip. And Yeti flips, goes right over the top and into the pit. What an upset here, as Thermidor 2 will move on to the next round. And the second round is now set, as we will see Hypershock take on Texas Twister, and we will see Free Shipping take on Thermidor 2. Coming up next, Hypershock and Texas Twister. Two tough spinner bots from BattleBots about to battle here. This should be awesome. As let the bot battle begin. Hypershock charging at Texas Twister here. Think they were going to try and box rush them, try and prevent them from getting their spinner up to full speed, as Texas Twister does have the larger spinner between the two. Hypershock going after those exposed wheels. Gets some hits on the sides, and Texas Twister has just lost 3 of their 4 wheels. They can only drive on one side, not even 30 seconds into this fight, and Texas Twister is already in trouble. It's Hypershock bullying them into the corner, trying to go for that last wheel. Texas Twister in big time trouble right now with that mobility problem. Hypershock getting their weapon speed, charging at them again, trying to go for that exposed backside, trying to go for that last wheel as well. And off comes that last wheel, and Texas Twister is in the corner without any mobility. Hypershock backs into the pit, opens it up here. They're going to try and put Texas Twister in the pit. I think Texas Twister did lose one of the teeth on their spinner again, but still, the countdown is going. They are spinning out of control, though. Hypershock coming in, pinning him against the sides. Are they stuck on their backside like that there? A countdown should be coming soon here. As Texas Twister looks completely immobile to me, as it probably should be because of all the damage that Hypershock just did. And Hypershock, 2 devastating knockouts will put them into tonight's Heat Final. Who will take on Hypershock in the Heat Final tonight? Will it be free shipping or Thermidor 2? Not many expected Thermidor to get past Yeti here. Can they get past free shipping too? Let the bot battle begin. Thermidor 2 charging at free shipping. Free shipping gang underneath Thermidor 2, using that flamethrower to their advantage. Thermidor 2 finally gets free and flips free shipping over. Free shipping, I don't know if they can self-right here, as they are struggling to do so. Thermidor 2 coming in, pushing free shipping around. Are they going to try and dump them down the pit? Pushing them over. Thermidor 2 now in complete control of this fight as they flip free shipping down the pit. Thermidor 2 has now claimed their spot in the Heat Final, where they will take on Hypershock. Who will get one step closer to a spot in the semifinals? Find out as we start match 1. Hypershock, who has taken out Sidewinder and Texas Twister. Thermidor 2, who has taken out Yeti and free shipping. Let match 1 of the Heat Final begin. Thermidor 2, clearly winning the ground game so far, launches Hypershock up in the air, but then Hypershock lands right side up. Hypershock coming at Thermidor 2 with that drum spinner. They're trying to attack those exposed wheels and exposed sides. As Hypershock gets flipped, they do have a self-righting mechanism, so they can flip themselves back over here. Another couple of flips by Thermidor 2. Thermidor 2 charging at Hypershock. Are they going to try and put Hypershock down the pit of oblivion like what they did with free shipping and Yeti? Hypershock now coming in with that spinner. After landing a few jabs, they are flipped over again, but they do self-right here. Hypershock coming at Thermidor 2, trying to do some damage with that vertical spinner. As there goes a piece of Thermidor 2. Looks like that's part of one of the claws on Thermidor 2. One of those has come flying off. Hypershock starting to do some damage here. There's a couple more pieces are now coming off of Thermidor 2. Now Hypershock just starting to get some damage in, and the judges like to see damage done by the primary weapon here in this tournament. More pieces of Thermidor 2. One of the claws is now completely gone. Actually, both claws are completely gone right now. It's now Hypershock getting their weapon speed, jabbing up on the side of the flipper, just avoiding the flipper like a pro right now. Thermidor 2 just not able to get underneath Hypershock right now. Halfway through this fight, it's been a close fight so far, as there's a flip by Thermidor 2. Thermidor 2 needs to get a little more action in there with that flipper. Is while they have successfully landed more attacks, I think Hypershock has definitely landed more damaging blows so far. Now is Hypershock getting in some more jabs with that vertical spinner there. Thermidor 2 just struggling to get underneath Hypershock now. Wonder if that flipper's bent or something like that. Now is Hypershock trying to get to the sides, trying to get to the exposed wheels. Thermidor 2 was like that some smoke is coming out. Hypershock just continuing to attack with that spinner. But now Thermidor 2 and Hypershock trying to push each other around here. 30 seconds left to go in this fight. Gotta say it's been close, as now Thermidor 2 with a flip. And another flip there. Thermidor 2 has shown a lot of aggression and control so far. Hypershock right up against the rails. They need to get off fast. Thermidor 2 just now jamming Hypershock into the rails there, trying to put them down the pit, but unfortunately did not. Hypershock nearly put themselves in the pit though. 10 seconds left to go here. 5 seconds actually. Hypershock jamming Thermidor 2 in the corner and doing some major damage, but this fight will go to the judges. Was that damage that Hypershock did enough? As the judges scored this fight based off of BattleBot's 7-point scale as explained before. So now the decision. The judges unanimously scored match 1 of the Heat Final in favor of Thermidor 2. Outstanding fight, very close fight. It could have gone either way. Now Thermidor 2 with a win in the next match, they will have claimed their spot in the semifinals. While on the other hand, if Hypershock takes it, a match 3 will be forced and Hypershock will still be in it for a chance at the semifinals. So now who will take match 2? Let match 2, the heat final, begin. Hypershock landing a couple big hits with that vertical spinner, and already Thermidor 2 has lost one of those claws there. Another shot to the front there and a flip. Down goes the control box, resulting in a knockout. And Hypershock has forced a match 3. Match 3 about to begin. Winner takes the all. Let match 3, the heat final, begin. Hypershock getting underneath Thermidor 2 to start it. Now Thermidor 2 underneath Hypershock launches them up in the air. Hypershock does land right side up. Another flip. Thermidor's 2's best strategy is probably going to be to keep using that flipper on Hypershock like what they did in match 1. While Hypershock's going to be trying to get to those wheels, even get to the control box like in the last fight. There was a big flip as Hypershock in the corner, but now Thermidor 2 is the one that's trapped but now gets freed in the corner. Another lift by Thermidor 2, another flip. Then Hypershock lands right side up. Hypershock removing parts of the pincers once again. Another one. One of the claws is gone now. There's another flip by Thermidor 2. Another launch. And another. Hypershock's got to get off the rails there. Hypershock now freed underneath Thermidor 2 for some damage there. And down goes Thermidor 2 down the pit. It was clear that Thermidor 2 went down first, so Hypershock wins and will be going on to the semifinals. We will see Thermidor 2 once again as they will fight again in our last chance episode, looking for one of 4 wildcard spots back into the tournament. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Be sure to like, reply, and subscribe to this video. See you next time. Good night.